Look around. Everyone says they want money and freedom, but daily habits reveal a different reality. Most people spend their days distracted, scrolling, watching, and comparing, passively spectating while other people actually build their dreams. Somewhere out there right now, there is someone with less talent, less money, and fewer advantages than you, and they are winning. Why? Because they stopped waiting. There is a subconscious trap keeping you exactly where you are. It's the quiet expectation that eventually someone or something is coming to save you. Your friends, your family, the government, or maybe just a lucky break. Nobody is coming. If your life is going to improve, it will only happen because you abandoned the waiting game and took absolute personal responsibility for your trajectory. To understand why people stay stuck, look at this graph. It plots output over time, and it exposes the problem with motivation. Motivation is a biological trick. It gives you a temporary emotional high, a massive spike in action that inevitably crashes right back to zero. Now look at the discipline line. It cuts straight through those volatile emotional spikes. Discipline is mechanical. It is the act of waking up when you don't feel like it and executing the required tasks whether you're tired, stressed, or completely apathetic. Waiting to feel motivated guarantees failure because you are entirely at the mercy of your mood. Cultivating mechanical discipline is the only reliable engine for executing tasks and building wealth. Let's look at the economic reality. Capital does not care about your feelings. The market is completely apathetic to your personal struggles, your stress, or how exhausted you are after a long day. This flowchart illustrates the actual mechanism of capital. A market problem, that tangled knot, arrives. A person filters it through action and produces a clean, organized solution. Money is simply the mathematical reward generated for solving that problem. So ask yourself, what problem do you solve? If you lack specialized skills and cannot provide unique value, the market treats you as instantly replaceable. The defense against being replaceable is the deliberate, relentless acquisition of rare skills. This means getting obsessed with mastering a craft during the exact hours when your competitors are sleeping, partying, or complaining. True financial security doesn't come from clocking more hours at low-level tasks. It comes from targeted skill building that makes your output undeniably valuable to the market. Here is where the majority of people quit. The day-to-day reality of acquiring those skills is inherently boring. It is highly repetitive, slow, and incredibly lonely. The biological urge for comfort takes over. People want the prestige of success, but their pursuit of daily comfort is the exact mechanism keeping them average and financially stagnant. That directional pressure represents your current capability limits being stretched. This feeling of intense discomfort is a physical indicator that your brain and body are rewiring for higher performance. Passing through this discomfort filter is what eliminates your competition. When the boundary finally breaks under the pressure, it snaps into a new baseline, expanding what you are physically and mentally capable of executing. To maintain that expansion, you have to fall in love with the unglamorous process itself. You must value the early mornings, the late nights, and the repetitive act of doing the hard things. The highest rewards do not go to the most naturally gifted. They go to whoever can tolerate the highest threshold of boredom and discomfort. If you maintain your current daily habits, where will you be in 12 months? Will you be in the exact same place, dealing with the same problems, and using the exact same excuses? Being broke is an incredibly expensive state to maintain. It costs you your personal autonomy. Without capital, you surrender your life choices and your time to external entities. Someone else controls your schedule. And time does not wait for you to feel ready. It moves relentlessly, whether you decide to use it or let it slip away. This diagram compares standard career progression against aggressive skill acquisition. 12 months of concentrated mastery in a single high-demand discipline provides more market leverage than a decade of passive seniority in a low-skill role. You are front-loading a lifetime of leverage into a 365-day sprint. Time is your actual currency. Spending 1 year building a rare, uncopyable skill set creates a financial floor that funds your independence for the next 20 years. Let go of the illusion of the perfect time or the flawless plan. There is only the present moment. Remember, no one is coming to the rescue. You must build yourself physically, mentally, and financially until you operate as a self-sustaining entity, driven entirely by discipline. Over time, those sacrifices, the intense work and the lonely nights will compound. The raw effort will crystallize into undeniable reality. When it does, you won't need to explain or prove anything to anyone, because your life will serve as the proof. Cease the passive consumption. Start building. Your future is waiting.